Hello, welcome to the dollhouse. I am the doll, and today I'm just going to be catching you ladies up on my life and some of my thoughts on what's happening in popular culture with dating and relationships. So, a lot has changed for me over the last 2 months. And yesterday I got engaged. Yes, the doll got engaged again for the second time here in the last 2 years. This time is much, much more different. It's just different. I'm gonna leave that alone. And it is to a black man. Yes, he happens to be a deep chocolate man, and he's a very hard worker. And he loves me, and I love him. And we are going to build a life together. And I feel as if I have to tell y'all this because I've talked about the 4B movement. And then I just kind of divested from that because I never wanted to put myself in a scenario where I'm not involving myself with men. I love men. They're fantastic and very, very useful. And women on my channel, most of the dolls really like men too and enjoy their utility. I mean, what would we do without these guys? I feel as if 4B and the 6B strategy that I kind of tweaked, the old ways of courtship is pretty much what it is. Since I started that, I feel like it had made me way more attractive. And it wasn't the intention of it. It was mostly for peace of mind. And from what I can tell you, peace of mind is very attractive because that's typically what a useful man is looking for, is just peace. Peace. And where does that come from? It comes from peace. Like attracts like. Peace of mind. And that's what we're really doing over here in the Exotical Dollhouse, is cultivating peace of mind, peace with regard to the privilege that we have because of pretty privilege, maybe light skin privilege, maybe dark skin privilege, American privilege, foreign privilege, whatever privileges you have, like use them up. And so I do feel as though this space has allowed me to really build my privilege set and expand even further and attract someone who wants to see me expand even more and wants to invest in that expansion and who wants to do it so much that he slapped a ring on it. A very nice one that I love so much. And, I have to talk about this too because I'm over 40. I'm almost 45 years old. I'm 44 years old. And society really will try and make you believe that women have no utility themselves after 25. And honey, that's just when things start getting good. Right around 25, that's when you woman up. That's around the time when the lights click on for the first time. For the first time they click on. Happens again around 30, 35. Every 5 years, I would say. But every day, every single day, I would say after I turned 40, I have evolved and improved. Every single day, because it just happens to be that way. And I don't think I'm alone. A lot of women in their 40s are very refined and seasoned. Honey, what's better than something that's been seasoned? Something that's fresh. That could be better too. So, just celebrate where you are in your life. And for the young girlies, I would recommend the 6B strategy, not just because I just got engaged and, this works, but it does cultivate a sense of peace. it's not about attracting a man. A man is just icing on the cake of your already sweet life. Really, Dr. John Gray said it best, for women, men should be the cherry on top of an already wonderful banana split of a life. Like, imagine your life being full and delicious and sweet because you put it together that way. And then on top of that, you add a man. Baby, it really sets things off. It really sets things off. So that's the life that I hope the dolls learn to enjoy. I remember really exploring the 4B movement, and this was only a few months ago. I'm going to go into how I got engaged from that point because I was really heavy into like, you know what, forget these guys. I'm just going to adopt me some kids when I feel like I want, family around me, and continue to excel professionally and mentally and philosophically and spiritually and just grow and continue to enjoy my friends and my family, and I'll see men on occasion if I have to be involved with them. I was really resigned to that. And then the ladies of the 4B movement let me know that I was not aligned with them because they don't need a male fix. They don't want to date men. They don't want to be involved with men. They don't want to hire men. They don't want any of the involvements with men. And that's too extreme for me. Ladies, if you want to go that way, I don't have anything against it. But once you come back around, knock on the door of the dollhouse and we'll let you back in. Because a lot of women have brothers, fathers, priests, co-workers. Not that you necessarily even want to date anyone. But when you really want to learn how to enjoy and appreciate and respect the respectable, you will get a lot out of life. There are plenty of rewards for knowing how to deal with men in the world. Plenty of rewards. Not just romantic rewards, not just dating, but social climbing in the public sphere, climbing through the corporate ranks, political climbing if you so choose, even having the door open for you when you're walking into a building. Knowing how to interact with men out and about in the wild will get you more out of life. Because as much as people say, oh, well, men aren't natural protectors. I mean, okay, but some of them have been trained to protect, and they can identify a woman who they have a desire to protect based on her energy. People tend to, to recognize value and elevate it and protect it and seek it out. And so the men are no different from women in that way. Women, we seek out value everywhere. So they're no different. And so in being a valuable person, you cultivate that value by pouring into yourself. And you may have to concentrate and really focus on your spiritual, physical, mental health, emotional health, health of your relationships to create that peace, create that balance, and it attracts the counterparts to you that you desire. If you want to date a man and get married, the 6B strategy will help with setting the boundaries required for you to concentrate and pour into yourself and create that value that people seek out. And it really is like putting coal under pressure, the pressure of self-introspection and the pressure that creates a diamond. Self-improvement is the pressure that creates diamonds. And I believe it attracted this diamond to me that I'm wearing, these diamonds that I'm wearing. And I want that for all of the dolls, if that's what you want for yourself. I mean, if you want diamonds, why not? Buy them yourself, baby. If you like to get them for free, not for free, but for love, get them for love. Because love ain't free, baby, especially over here in the dollhouse. So I really appreciate y'all for being part of the Pretty Girl atmosphere. And I appreciate you again. So to all of the 6B strategists and the 4B dollies, continue to cultivate your own value in yourself. That's what we're doing here. That's what we're doing here, is building up our value, because that's how we barter our energy for everything that we want. All is mental, and our energy is what flows, and that's what we get back. Money is nothing but a symbol of energy. Money is the result of the energy you give to other people, either at work or through business endeavors or through relationships. It's the value that is placed on you there. And it's just a symbol of that value, the value of your energy. So the more that you increase the value of your energy by leveling up, by privilege stacking. Thanks again, Exoticals United, for the term privilege stacking, and all of the other terms that you've introduced into the lexicon. And we celebrate even content creators like Chrissy, because without Chrissy, without Cynthia G, this space wouldn't exist. And those ladies deserve the recognition for being brave enough to have conversations that express even their negative emotions. Because negative emotions, they shine light on the areas of ourselves that exhibit room for growth. As Eckhart Tolle would call them, it shows our pain bodies, things that we can work on. Basically, our anger exposes things that we can work on. So their vitriol towards light-skinned mixed women, it exposes things that all of us can work on, not just them. Because light-skinned people are not totally innocent. I'm going to tell a story one of these days about a guy that I met in college who was definitely much, much lighter. He was like butter pecan, macadamia nut kind of brown. He looked at me and told me, "I'm prettier than you." He was trying to neg me because he was trying to holler at me at the same time. Like, he hooked up. Well, he was trying to hook up with me, and his friends were hooking up with my friends. And he, it wasn't work. His humor wasn't working. So he was like, "I'm prettier than you." I just laughed that off. That was in college. I was like 18 years old. I laughed that off. I mean, I knew it wasn't true. Even though he was light-skinned, he was handsome and all that, but he wasn't prettier than me. So it's just something to be aware of. Like, we're all in this together, ladies, basically. And I have plenty of stories to share about confidence building in ways that I have failed. And especially in dating. And I've just gotten to the point now in my 40s where I'm having the success that I've wanted way, way, way back then. Way, way, way back when. If I knew what I know now, like the cheat codes that I have now, baby, I would be on there easily, like wherever I wanted to be. But certainly I would be much further ahead of the game. So that's what I'm trying to do here for the dolls. And I wish I could make my channel private at this point, so it'd just be us. Because I know I'm hella controversial with things that I would like to say, and some of the things I've even said in the past, but there's more. And I feel as if we are planting the seeds for a better America. That is so me to say, like a better America. That's something that only I would say, but I really mean it. And why wouldn't we want that? So again, thank you for supporting me. I'm very excited about my engagement, and I am hoping that I have a wedding announcement soon, because I'm not about to sit around and wait for no reason. So I love you guys, and we'll be talking soon.